Conservation and efficiency is exciting, and it's the lowest cost options for CO2 mitigation. Always remember that. It's the lowest cost option. That stated, we sadly only focus energy conservation and efficiency in end use. With hybrid cars, smaller cars, they're more efficient, in green buildings and more insulation, and that's end use. The part of efficiency that we tend to ignore for strong political reasons is moving away from central power plants into industrial baseload cogeneration of power and heat. And the reason we ignore that tends to be twofold. One is with a regulated utility system, they have an obligation to serve. So if industrials are making cogeneration power and go down, the utility is obliged to have spare capacity to make that electricity. So it's very onerous on the utilities with the current structure. The other problem we get into on industrial cogeneration at a large scale is you must go to gas turbine based or long-term fuel cell based to give you the very high power to heat ratios, so you can meet a limited cogen heat host and export large amounts of cogeneration electricity. So it's a combination of technology and market structures, but also economics. Most of our baseload power in the United States are from old, paid-off coal and nuclear plants at costs of electricity of only 2 to 3 cents. So any new plant that has capital charges, regardless of how efficient it is, cannot compete with those old, paid-off big dirties. The key is you are heat host limited, therefore you need gas turbines that give you very high power to heat ratio. And the best way to explain this is, in the past, cogeneration was mainly done with steam cycles because they couldn't export power to the grid. But for that same steam host cycle, if they convert to combined cycle with a gas turbine and then back pressure steam, for the same steam host, they can now generate 10 times more electricity. We also have large industrial heat hosts that are developing, mainly the steam stimulation of heavy oils, both here in California, but more importantly in Canada, with the steam-assisted gravity drain for the heavy oil sands. That is the mother of all cogeneration heat hosts.